Well, hello there. This is Rob. Welcome back to the channel. Obviously today, the subject matter is a progressive style pluck. And this is a sound that is near and dear to my heart. It has had a great influence. It's used very heavily in my work. And so we're going to start from a knit preset. And so I hope you'll stick around and let's get started. Okay, so let's dig right in here. And of course, we're going to use Sylenth, and I am going to use an init preset. Just go to preset, clear init. And what that'll give you is a basic. You've got 4 oscillators in Sylenth. And so what we want to do, let's lay the groundwork here. Let's set up the amp envelope. I just want it pretty open here. Take this up to around, right around there, around over 5, 6, somewhere around there. And then copy that to B, copy to amp envelope B. So now we have part A and part B with the same amp envelope. And then we want to set up the waves. First of all, we want to set the polyphony to 16. Turn retrigger off on everything. Otherwise, this can sound all phasery. Crank the voices up. We want to saw on oscillator. Well, let's go over here. We want to saw on oscillator A1, 8 voices. We want to saw over here, 8 voices. And then over here, I want to put some noise. I'm going to turn that down, because you just want to feather in just the slightest bit of noise. All right. And with this polyphony, it'll be able to handle, take this up to 8 also. And then so now, so you've already got a patch there, right? But we want to detune it a little bit, right? Okay, so let's add just a little bit of detune. Well, not on the, let's get back to A. Let's add a little bit of detune. Not too much, because you want the listener to be able to tell what note. Because if you turn it up way, I'll show you here. Let's go to B here. You don't want to detune your noise, because it's non-tonal. All right, so now you're going to hear something quite different. All right, so there's your super saw, right? So now we want to put a filter on that. So we're going to take filter B, and we're going to put it on no input, and we're going to go to filter A. We're going to set this to part A and part B. We're going to pick a low-pass filter. I want to put it on 12 dB per octave. That's the amount of slope per octave at the cutoff point. Let's turn it down. So it's affecting all parts. Now let's feather in a little bit of noise here. All right, so now we want to modulate the filter. All right, so let's close it all the way down. Let's go down here to envelope, modulator envelope 1, and we're going to set a target. The target that we want is cutoff A and B. That's a modulation slot right there, right? So that modulation slot is targeting cutoff A and B, and this is the master cutoff, right? So now what we want to do is press play, and we won't hear anything because the filter is closed all the way down, right? Let me set the filter up too. I want to add, let's go right about there. And then this one here, let's take this one here. Take this one a little bit more. We're going to have things kind of open here because the modulator is going to do most of the work, right? It's going to be handling the effect. All right, let's take this up here. Won't worry about that here. So you're not hearing anything, right? In fact, I'm going to turn these off here. All right. All right, so now we're going to start adding a little bit of the modulation to the closed cutoff, right? So what you're seeing, what you're hearing is just this little bit of pluckiness right here. It's very slight. Let's dial that down a little bit. Let's add a little drive, not too much. That's too much. A little bit of resonance here. Now you can really hear that noise, and it's too much, okay? So okay, let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, that's pretty snappy right there. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think I need to touch that anymore. So let's turn this down, create a little bit of headroom here. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's add a little bit of reverb. And I've got a bus set up here with Arts Acoustic. And if you want to get this is Orasonic. He's got an ancient video up there going over how he makes Plucks. And he's got, this is his preset that this is the settings on his Arts Acoustic Reverb. It's really quite big, right? 9 seconds. But he's famous for Plucks, so, or Orasonic is famous for Plucks. Check out my playlist favorite tutorial videos and you'll find it. Okay. A little bit too much of that right there. I don't want that pow, 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 pow. So I'm dialing back a little bit of the modulation. Just a balancing act. Still want to have a little bit of snap though. Okay, and then let's see, we could add a little bit of low pass, or high pass, excuse me. Take a little bit of the very bottom. Don't want it too muddy down there. All right, so let's bring the drums back in. Okay, and then I have a very favorite compressor that I'm going to use here on this one. It's called Vertigo. And this is from Plugin Alliance, and it's very good. I've got a preset that I got here, pluck punch. All right, and let's. Whoops. You can hear the snap, you can hear the compression right about there. That's pretty good. Let's add a little bit of makeup. Okay. Let's take this down to Okay, so it's just a little bit more playing around with the settings here to kind of dial it in. Okay. Okay, so you get the point right there. It's just a matter of once you get the pluck, then you want to kind of dial it in to where you kind of balance it out between the snap and the tonality. Then you put a little compression on there to add a little bit more snap. Okay, so that's what I've got today, and hope you've learned a little bit. And that's one of my favorite sounds in all of dance music is the pluck. And so have fun with it. Let me know how you do in the comments. And if you like this video, hit that like button and hit subscribe, and that way you'll be notified for the next one. And it also helps other people find my channel and find the videos that they want to find and learn what they want to learn. All right, thank you very much. Take care.